Welcome to this edition of Pattern Spotlight. Today we will be reviewing McCall's M6966. And be sure to stick around throughout the video because I will be showcasing images of what the suggested fabrics could possibly look like for this particular garment, and you don't want to miss that. It will help you tremendously with choosing your fabric for this project, which tends to make or break a sewing project. If you already know how to do my sew-alongs and videos, and if you'll be kind enough to watch at least one ad should it appear, which enables me to keep bringing you free content, feel free to skip ahead to go straight to the pattern spotlight. Skip ahead to the 3-minute 45-second mark. Here's a little bit about how I do my Sew With Me sew-alongs.
Techniques, I'm going to put it on the website and I will reference it in the sew-along itself. So for example, we're working on a pair of pants that has a fly front. So when we get to that portion in the sew-along, I'll do a little bit of it, in instructions in the sew-along itself, but then I'm going to refer you over to the website to go ahead and look at that video, that particular video, look it over, study it, do your own sample if you want, because I'm big on that technique binder. So go ahead and and do that, and then once you get a good hang of what that technique is, then come back onto the sew-along itself and do that particular technique with the sew-along. So that way we both kind of benefit. You still get the instruction of the actual sew-along, step by step of how to do a particular thing. But it's less editing on my part because, like I said, I'll mention it in the sew-along itself, but then I'll refer you over to the website to actually find that particular technique and go ahead, review it, look at it. And then once you master it or enough to where even you sew along, at the same time and install it in that particular sew-along that you're doing at that time. So hopefully that will be okay for you, because I think I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone for watching my videos. I love to upload the videos. I love to share my knowledge. And I'm pretty sure that you guys love to get free content. So in order for me to keep uploading free content, I just need you to do some simple things for me, some very simple things. The first thing is just to hit the subscribe button. So just make sure that you hit that. So you're subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification bell so when I upload a new video, you don't miss out and you get to see it. And then also, if there's an ad on my videos, they're typically anywhere from 10 seconds to maybe up to 2 minutes. Just go ahead and either watch it or do something else you want to do in in that particular time that ad is running. So use the restroom, go get something to drink or something like that. Because that way, if you let that ad run, I benefit from YouTube, and that way I can still keep creating content and uploading it for free. Okay. Enough of that boring stuff. Back to the sew-along. Please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. Thanks again and keep on watching. Okay, so again, we will be reviewing McCall's M6966. The garment type is a maxi skirt. The sewing level is easy. The description is skirts below waist, have elastic waist, self-lined yoke, variations in narrow hem. View B has a high-low hem. The wrong side will show. View C has a gathered yoke. Views D and E, they're on the bias, diagonal seam detail. View E has contrast panels. Is designed for medium weight, moderate stretch knits.
Okay, let's talk about the pattern sizes and body measurement ranges. So for a size 4 to 14, which is the extra small to a medium, the bust is 29.5 to 36 inches. The waist is 22 inches to 28 inches, and the hips are 31.5 inches to 38 inches. For sizes 16 to 26, and that is for large to 2X. The sizes for the bust is 38 inches to 48 inches, waist is 30 inches to 41.5 inches, and hips are 40 inches to 50 inches. Okay, so let's look at the line drawings. For the garment elements for all views, it has a faced waistband or waistline. For view A is just at the knee length. For view B, it's a high-low hem, and just note the wrong side will show. For view C, it's floor length. For view D and E, these are the ones that has the diagonal seam detail, okay? But for view D, it's floor length, and for view E, it's calf length. All right, so let's take a look at the fabrics, suggested fabrics. Just to note, links to the inspiration pics can be found in the description box. Okay, so let's talk about the fabrics, suggested fabrics. They are jerseys, interlock, cotton knit, and novelty knit. Let's go into each one of those in more detail. So with your jerseys, that is a knit fabric. It is a jersey. Jersey is a single layer fabric, and one side will be the right side and the other side will be the wrong side, and it will be obvious. It is lightweight, thin, soft, and can be a bit sheer, so see-through. Has an excellent drape, and with spandex, it not only stretches nicely, but has a nice snapback, which is called the recovery. Note if it's made with cotton, which is a natural fiber, the fabric will be more thicker and have a more structured type appearance and drape. Next is interlock, which is also known as a double knit. So obviously it is a knit fabric. It is similar, basically has the same properties to a jersey fabric, but looks the same on both sides, and it is a bit thicker, hence the name double knit. It is also soft and absorbent. Next is your cotton knit, which is classified as stretch wovens, okay, because it's cotton, which is a natural fiber, and it's a knit. All right, so it has to have spandex, lycra, and elastane in it, so we classify that as a stretch woven. Okay, so it's any woven. Here it's cotton, and it'll share that whatever that respective characteristic for cotton is, okay, and you add spandex, lycra, and elastane to it for the stretch and recoverability, basically a snapback effect. The stretch provides added comfort, mobility to the garment, and you treat it just like the woven it is. And for this one, like I said, it is cotton. So cotton, and again, you know, if it's just cotton, you know, that can have a crisp or stiffer type of silhouette. Now let's take a look at how the pattern makers intended this garment to fit. It's silhouette, and we're going to use a size 14, but in this pattern it's labeled as a medium. Okay, and this is the mid-size range. So for a medium, and they only have the finished measurements for hips, so we'll just do that. For size 14, which is a medium, the body measurement is a 38. Your finished measurements for the hips is 46 inches. The difference is 8 inches, and the silhouette intended is a very loose fitting. the silhouette range is over 6 inches. Okay, so as always, what I tell you to do is take your tape measure, put around your whatever that measuring point is, and here it is the hips, so put it at your actual measurement, and then you're going to increase it by 8 inches and see if you like that silhouette. Okay, if you decrease it, increase it, and just make sure to pay attention to the pattern envelope to make sure that you have the right fit in mind. And if you adjust it in any way, up or down, make sure to make note of that, because that becomes your personal ease measurement for that particular garment type and this particular silhouette. Let's go over the sewing techniques you need in order to complete this pattern. You need to know the basics, which is your straight stitch, basting stitch, reverse stitch, sewing corners and curves, including notching and clipping, stay stitching, under stitching, edge stitching, top stitching, and hemming. You'll also need to know how to do a casing. Okay, so this concludes the pattern spotlight on McCall's M6966. If you made this pattern or intend to, or if you're going to follow along with me, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. Thanks again for watching, and happy sewing.